The following is an excerpt from this week's Eye-Opener report. The full report is now available for viewing by subscribers of boilingfrogspost.com. This report will be made available to the general public in 3 weeks' time. Welcome. This is James Corbett of the Corbett Report with your Eye-Opener report for boilingfrogspost.com. Of all of the myriad agencies, bureaucracies, laws, and legislation that have sprung up to oppress the American citizenry in this age of the unending war against an abstract noun, perhaps none have garnered as much ire and opprobrium as the innocuously named Transportation Security Administration. Created in the wake of 9/11 under the pretext of fixing the system that had somehow allowed 19 men with box cutters to supposedly commit the most egregious violation of American airspace in history, aided in no small part by the simultaneous failure of the entire American intelligence establishment and the most sophisticated air defense in the world. The TSA was originally placed under the Department of Transportation and tasked with securing the nation's transportation system from future attacks. It was just a matter of months, however, before the TSA was transitioned into the newly created Department of Fatherland Security, and began turning the relatively benign process of clearing airport security into an ordeal that traumatizes and humiliates virtually everyone who has to endure it. Taking advantage of the general public's ignorance of their rights in the legally ambiguous airport screening areas, and the 21st century American citizenry's newfound penchant for prostrating themselves before anyone with a badge and a uniform, the TSA quickly began positioning itself as the most totalitarian agency in the entire complex of the American security establishment. And that is no small feat.
The Transportation Security Administration refused to allow a 4-year-old disabled boy to pass through airport security without first taking off his leg braces.
Paul, tonight we're hearing about another security pat-down horror story at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. This time it's from a local flight attendant and cancer survivor who says she was forced to show her prosthetic breasts during a pat-down.
And then just sensitive area, I'm touching the back of my hand. We're going all the way up. It's coming down.
And last month at the airport in Chattanooga, Tennessee, my 3-year-old daughter Mandy went from this happy little girl to this during an ordeal through security. My cell phone has about 17 seconds of this. Here, a TSA employee we've decided not to show is patting down Mandy while my wife holds her.
It's a story so bizarre that it's actually a little hard to believe. A TSA agent under arrest charged with lewd and lascivious molestation of a minor. Police say he tried to keep a girl as a sex slave.
He survived bladder cancer, but could barely survive the humiliation he went through during a pat-down at the airport. Thomas Sawyer got pulled aside for a pat-down, and despite warning them about his medical condition, the TSA forcefully searched him, breaking his urostomy bag.
A local TSA agent heading to trial. He was indicted on theft charges after investigators say he stole some big-ticket items from checked luggage.
Colleen, let me set the scene for you for the latest incident. It was this past Sunday night here at LAX about 7:30, probably crowded because a lot of people were coming home from the New Year's holiday, when suddenly a man starts acting strangely. He starts saying, "I'm God, I'm in charge." LAX police and arrest that man, and he turns out to be a TSA agent.
This video is brought to you by the subscribers of boilingfrogspost.com. For more information on this and other topics, please go to boilingfrogspost.com. For more information and commentary from James Corbett, please go to corbettreport.com.